Hello everybody, I am the Linkzilla, and welcome back to God of War 2. When we last left off, Kratos had just escaped the underworld from the arms of death. Pretty crazy how Zeus just up and killed him like that, huh? This is a corpse of a fallen Spartan. Another life cut short by Zeus. Huh, that one's alive.
My lord, I knew you could not be killed. I never lost faith. But our brothers are dead.
You can still hold the sword. Spartans do not surrender. Do as your god commands.
And what of you, my lord?
So basically, the Pegasus was sent by someone on Olympus, but I just don't get it. What purpose did they send the horse for? Because because ultimately, it doesn't seem like someone from Olympus would send this. We're led to believe that it's Athena, but it ultimately makes no sense that it would be Athena, because this was just enabling Kratos to continue doing what he ends up doing, and I just doubt that the Titans could send the Pegasus. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to speculate where the Titans are and how much power they currently have, but anyways, let's get on with it. What I like about this next section of the game is that in free play, you could actually skip a great portion of it. You could just go right... You could just skip this entire next portion of the game. But we're not in free play. Or is it called bonus play? I don't know.
I must face Zeus! You defy the god of war!
You are no longer a god, Kratos. Zeus, Olympus, and the blade which holds all your power will forevermore be out of reach. Your only hope is to find the Sisters of Fate and travel back through time to the moment Zeus betrayed you, for only then will he truly be vulnerable.
I'm gonna table that for later.
Kratos, to succeed, you will need more help than I can give. My Titan brother slumbers deep inside his mountain prison. Go. It is time he was awakened.
Pegasus! Riding on a Pegasus, killing griffins. I gotta admit, I kinda like Pegasus's design here. It just seems like something that's just so God of War. The idea that basically Pegasus has flaming wings. You know, I kind of do wonder exactly how long has Gaia actually been watching Kratos, because she says she was with him through all the events of his life, but I just kind of find it a bit suspect that she was watching him even from when he was born, when he was a boy. I mean, I would think that the previous God of War game would try to confirm that. Ah, here comes the Raven. Break its neck. Nevermore. Ah, great. This guy. He's got the Spear of Destiny, too. Can't see the attacks. this one. Yes, there is. Oh, good. We're there. Lair of the Titan. This is interesting because this guy we're about to meet is Typhon. And Typhon actually is not a Titan. He is in this game, but it's not supposed to be.
Dares to enter this place.
Yeah, that's how I feel whenever I have guests over as well. I think they ultimately ended up combining Typhon with another being called Typhoon. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they're two separate beings, but basically, like, according to Greek mythology, Typhon isn't a Titan. He's actually one of the most powerful monsters that was ever created, and he was on the side of the Titans, but he was created specifically for a one-on-one battle against Zeus during the end of the Great War. But me, personally, I don't care all that much if they're going to take liberties with the source material, because, let's face it, I'm not pedantic. Death from Above, 2009. Wow, that was 10 years ago. Where'd the music go? I've kind of lost the sound effects here. Did anybody else still hear it? Killing harpies. That's what I do. There's gotta be a way to turn off these hints. Options. Hints, tutorials, hints only. None. That's better. Can anybody still hear it? Because I've completely lost all sound and it's not, my TV isn't muted, so I'm just gonna flip on over to see if, like, I'm still getting sound from the recording. Well, the sound is still coming in.
You do not have enough power to lift the fingers of the Great Titan. You must free the Pegasus, Kratos. It is your only passage to the Sisters of Fate.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Pegasus just isn't completely crushed under that. Man, switching back and forth between channels takes forever. Huh. Got some sound effects back. Yay! But that's another thing, is that Gaia isn't supposed to be a Titan either. She's basically supposed to be like... She's one of the elementals. She was basically the mother of the Titans, but she was also she's also basically supposed to be the living embodiment of the Earth itself. Uranus was the sky, and basically, like, basically the reason that Atlas is pretty much keeping the sky from touching the Earth again is pretty much because Uranus wants to be with his wife, if you get my meaning. I thought I couldn't move them. But I'm not going to basically just be pedantic about this, because, I mean, an adaptation is gonna have to take liberties with the source material. And as far as I'm concerned, all this makes for a pretty good story, because Gaia was on the side of the Titans during the Great War. She basically helped Zeus, as we'll see later in the game, because she was basically like... She was thinking that Kratos wasn't exactly fit to rule of the Titans anymore because of what he ultimately ended up doing with his children. She wanted Kratos to be replaced, but so she basically, like, helped Zeus rescue his brothers and sisters. But what she didn't count on was that Zeus would basically be just as power mad and just as unreasonable as his father was. So he ended up punishing all the Titans in addition to Kronos as well, basically waging open war on the Titans and everything. Some Titans and other monsters joined in the cause, but I think that's ultimately because they realized that Zeus was going to win. Some of them were turncoats because they wanted to survive, but... And then I'm pretty sure that, like, when the war was reaching its end and Gaia realized that the Titans were on their last stance, she basically commissioned the creation of Typhon. I don't know if Typhon was necessarily birthed from Echidna, the mother of monsters. I'll have to search on that one, but whatever. You gonna drop down? I know you can. I guess there is no more drop-down feature. Gaia has given you the opportunity to save. This is where the fun begins. I think that I can afford to do the quick time event kill on this one. Just watch, like, this time Kratos uses both blades. The frame rate is so much smoother than the original, but me, I'm not the type of person who holds that against older games. I actually find them to be basically like the limited technology of games back in the day charming. It adds to the charm of these older games, so... Typhon's hand is frozen, but what's with the bird? That door is rather convenient. Here, you can have this. Toro! Come here. Hey. I want to see some resumes on these guys. They'll have the one with the beacon or any power pools. Oh, didn't want to do that. Maybe one more, couldn't hurt. Beef chops and everything. That's weird. I'm used to fighting 2 of them here, maybe even 3. Maybe that was just on Titan mode. I'm gonna save that for later, just in case I come back here and I'm beat to hell. Now, what is this all about? Hey, birdie. Prometheus.
God of war, you live. I no longer walk with the gods. Who has placed you in this torment? Zeus. My only crime was helping mankind. When I took the fires of Olympus to the mortals, Zeus considered it a betrayal. As punishment, he made me mortal and condemned me to be savagely consumed every day by this cursed bird. And then, with the fall of night, I am healed. How long have I been here? How long have I suffered this curse? I truly do not know. Please, Ghost of Sparta, release me from my torment!
So for those of you not versed on Greek mythology, Prometheus was one of the Titan turncoats that I just talked to you about, like, the ones that basically, like, defected from Kratos' side to join the Olympians. So, basically speaking, like, Prometheus enjoyed that sort of lofty position for a while, but then, basically, when Zeus created mankind, if that's how it goes in this universe, it's a bit debatable on the continuity on that. The way that I see it is that Zeus is sort of intentionally made mankind, I think, a bit stupid, a bit barbaric. He basically, like, sort of guaranteed that mankind couldn't necessarily survive on its own. And I think Prometheus sort of took pity on man and decided to basically help them out. He went down to Earth and taught them how to make fire and whatnot. So he basically brought knowledge to mankind, the mortals and everything, and, well, because of that, he's ended up here, so... Now, I don't necessarily know, like, what side to necessarily take, because as you'll see later on in this game basically clearly shows a bias in favor of the Titans, but let's just face it, they weren't necessarily as good as this game projects or shows them off to be, or depicts them as, whatever, I couldn't find the word there. But that's actually by design, because we are getting biased perspectives on the Titans. So, anyway, Kratos could easily do, I think, one of three things. He could basically break those chains and help Prometheus out of here, or he could kill that blasted bird and, like, free Prometheus and let Prometheus basically just live a kind of immortal, healing badass, able to heal from any injury he gets. Sure, it would basically be painful to, like regenerate, but I think that it would be cool to have a healing factor like that. But instead, Kratos decides to do this.
I must burn in the fires of Olympus. It is the only way. Kill me, Kratos. Kill me.
This is probably one of the few times where someone has actually begged Kratos for death.
I must
Can't go out on the thumb.
fires of Olympus. It is the only way. Kill me, Kratos. Kill me.
And the worst part about it is, I have to leave him hanging there like that for a little while, because I don't have the tools to get him down just yet. So basically, he's strangling and choking on, like, choking basically on his last breath of air, but because of his healing factor and everything, he heals whatever damage is done to his lungs and his brain with the lack of oxygen, so he's got to stay like that for a while. That's the way down. Get off my wall. Yeah, Kratos would be great on social media. He's great at pinning his friends to the wall. Though, if he had a Twitter, I doubt that he's the type that would get many of those worthless blue check marks. But, I don't know. But what do I know? I don't even have a Twitter, because Twitter is useless. This bridge is out of commission. Get off. Get off me. Get off me. I could really go to a dirty place with that song parody, but I like that song too much and I respect its legacy, so I'm not going to do that. You see, that door looked like Hades, at least how Hades was supposed to look. I just don't get it. Like, with some of the changes that they make to the characters, what was even the point of changing them? I'm pretty sure that this is a secret, that I can get a chest that's behind those closed gates. Yep. If I just remember what to do. Pulley system. Yep. Yeah! Yeah! Cue the kids from Five Nights at Freddy's. I really don't know how I feel about a Five Nights movie coming out. I just feel like they're just really gonna ruin it, because maybe I'm biased, but I just don't think that it's gonna be as good as it should be. Great. Gorgons. You know, I killed your queen in the last game, or at least 2 games ago. By right of the Horde, shouldn't that make me your king? Since I don't have any magic powers yet, I'm just gonna kill this bitch. Not gonna bother ripping her head off. Oh, great. Here, freeze each other. They froze the harpies. Get down. At least they're not nearly as annoying as the Gorgons from Ascension. You guys remember that? Do you guys remember the challenge of Archimedes? Oh my god. I wanted to get to a subscriber milestone before I, submitted, the entire thing of me doing that on Titan mode, because I did it! Just waiting for the grand opportunity to have done it. And edit it together in a manner that's actually watchable. Cue some inspirational music in there as well. I'm not taking any chances. Not with my health this low and 2 of them ganging up on me. Huh. Well, I guess because I don't have magic powers yet, they fork over. Red orbs. Get down. Is it weird that imagining that is the only way that I can get erections nowadays? Time for tedium!
Servant of Zeus.
Hey, I'm not a servant of Zeus. That guy basically has a horrible healthcare plans. Absolutely no benefits. If you get killed on the job, you go straight to hell. Dang it, drop the mouse. Okay. This is going to be a pain. Typhon's Cavern. I don't really know much about the description of Typhon, but I'm pretty sure that his lower half is supposed to be like a whole bunch of snakes. Ah, great. Kratos' newest opponent is Halitosis. No, 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 no. You. Oh. The first of many, I'm sure. Made it! Get out of my sight! Get this thing out of my sight! What's up here? Sacrifice! Sacrifice to the fires of Olympus. Also, keep a note of the fires of Olympus in this game. Notice how their color is orange. I just like throwing you guys onto the fire, honestly. Hey, what do you got? Yay! Let's see here. Ooh. Yes. Rampage of the Furies. And Kratos knows Furies. Hitting your stride. You get it, Timber. What's the matter, buddy? You got something in your eye? Just wanted to kill them. Sure you will, buddy. Here. What the? PS3 version, I swear. Breaking what? I did. Okay, let's try this again. Let's see about that glint in your eye there, huh? Got it. Typhon's Bane. You know, I really have to wonder, why the heck does he have a friggin' bow in his eye?
Pay for that.
But you guys saw that, right? I made you asymmetrical. Don't worry, I'll fix that. There we go. Uh-oh. Looks like the Fates know that I'm here. They don't want me leaving. Something so satisfying about Kratos with the bow. But yeah, seriously, that was just weird. The fact that PS3 version, I mean, I've heard about like how conversions from PS2 games to PS3 games, they don't exactly work 100%, but that was hilarious, to be quite frank. Hey, I wonder if I can break any other holders. No, no, no! Wait till he gets to his feet, then hit him with the boulder! Oh, that's a lot of orbs I could have left behind. But don't worry, Typhon, old buddy, old pal, old friend. I'll take good care of your little bow here. Although, it's called Typhon's Bane, and it was in his eye. A Bane is basically something that goes against something else, like an irritant almost. So, this thing was in his eye. You would think that he would actually be grateful to have it removed, but granted, I mean, Kratos did a kind of a bloody surgeon simulator-esque job on his eye, so I have a feeling that he's probably not going to be too happy about it, but who cares? He's stuck under a mountain, and I'm not! Because that's actually how the Greek myth goes. He had to fight, like Zeus, once Typhon was released, Zeus had to fight him in single combat, and Typhon was so powerful that all of Zeus's weapons were basically useless on him. He was just tanking everything that Zeus threw at him. And so Zeus decided that the way he was going to stop him was he picks up a mountain and just pins Typhon underneath it. Yeah. Squashed him flat. Except he's not really squashed under there, he was trapped inside of it, with the mountain weighing him down, so... Huh. But there was something down here. You know, over here. What do you got? 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 What's in the box? Eyeballs. More eyeballs. Right. Let's go deal with our buddy Prometheus. Well, I'm glad I left this here. Wait, it's magic. Dang it.
I must burn the fires of Olympus. It is the only way.
Sorry about this, Pro. I'm surprised that he can't heal from that.
Prometheus from the torment of the gods. His flesh has tainted the fires of Olympus and embodied it with the power of the Titans. These ashes will give you great strength, Kratos. Take them within you and use this strength to defeat your enemies.
Wow, Kratos is just covered in everybody's ashes now, isn't he?
Rage of the Titans, fuel your blades, Kratos.
Yep, in the original God of War it was lightning, this time it's fire. Flame on! Great way to rank up combos, too. Dang it! That's 2. Our trio's down to 2. Oh. Okay, now it's 3. I'm a bad peanut. No! Okay, now it's 4. Here, hold this. Money. That was frustrating. Now, I know that there's some hidden chests around here. Ah, speak of the devil, there they are. Probably didn't need the one that was up there, though, did I? Climb, Mr. Kratos! Climb! I order you to climb. Thank you. Aha! The chain. Wait a second, what is this about? I don't remember climbing on this to get over. What's in here? What do you got? 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 Magic. Magic? What do I got? What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? Ah. You know, Typhon's Bane is probably one of the easier things to level up, but it's basically kind of like Zeus's Fury in that regard. But it's definitely going to be useful down the road, so I'll definitely be doing that. Besides, we all know the one item in this game that you certainly don't need to power up. Going down. How did you see that? Because I was looking for it. Oh, and there's 3. I love the 3. Almost. So close. Man, I am so excited right now. Maybe this is what I was missing. Basically, like, speaking, during this semester, I did get the off chance to play some video games, but didn't necessarily play video games that I liked. Except for Dragon Ball Z. I did like playing Dragon Ball Z. And I liked playing Battlefront. Hey, you can't be doing that. That's dangerous. Hey, that's even more dangerous. Get down. You're a bad influence on the children. You see? People are already imitating you. kids are gonna hurt yourselves. God, I'm tired of being a responsible adult. I'm tired of being a responsible parent for other people's children. This looks like a fight. Well, now we know what that symbol on the door is about. Surprised that there's no minotaurs popping up to fight me. Oh well. Knock knock. Well, I'm pretty sure there's a minotaur down the hall. Golden orbs. They replenish Wrath of the Titan. There would have been a tutorial for that, but I turned it off. I turned the safety systems off. I didn't want anyone to see what I was about to do. Man, I better not be getting hungry. I had lunch. Hey, come here. I don't bother killing my enemies. I make my enemies kill themselves. You know, I never noticed it, but you guys have really messed up legs. You guys have goat legs. You guys are satyrs. All this time, you guys were satyrs. And that's why I feel no remorse for doing that to you. Yeah, my D-pad is acting up. I feel like that should be a euphemism for something. You're Employee of the Month here, dude. I just always wanted to do that, like when Kratos gets to a ledge, and I've always wanted to see the blade just wrap around the edge and Kratos just whip himself up instead of like going through the animation, the regular animation of trying to get like up onto the wall. Man, lots of stamina that one. Come on, catch me. Catch me if you can, come on, catch me. Right, let's try this again. You know, I really wonder what would happen if you actually ran out of Rage of the Titans here. Pegasus! Let's go. And now I'm flaming to match the horse. Let's see if we can make it to the Island of Creation before I have to call it quits for this episode. We're 43 minutes in. Giddy up, mutant horse! Bye, Typhon. Hope you enjoy rotting in peace for the rest of eternity. Ah, god damn it, that's bright. Cut to another scene already. This is why you don't fly towards the sunrise.
Kratos, behold the Island of Creation, home to the Sisters of Fate.
What, we're already there?
The path to your true destiny begins.
My true
The
destiny?
island is fraught with danger. It was created to prevent all from reaching the three Sisters of Fate. The power of the Sisters will allow you to return to that moment when Zeus betrayed and killed you, Kratos, thus changing your fate and the fate of others.
Oh great, now they've got riders too. Here they come. Let them pass between us. Pegasus! Ugh. There's the guy with the spear. Come here. Prepare to be boarded. Pegasus! Your turn, buddy. Ah, miss. God, this is so awesome. Really got a Jason and the Argonauts feel. Oh, the Raven! Nevermore! Nevermore, 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 nevermore. Man, I wish I'd understood that poem back when I had to do it in high school. It's so weird how basically, like, reading the poem as an adult, like, with nobody making me do it, actually helped me understand it better. God. How did that happen? There he is. After him. He's going into the clouds. Charge! After a mutant horse. Up. Wrong way. Up. I caught you. Pegasus! You killed my horse. Now, I'm gonna take your stick. Boom! Yeah! Now I'm gonna take your wing, because I'm just that kind of guy. Ah! I love doing that. Just switching in and out of range of the Titans. Man, if only Pegasus had carried him just a little bit farther. Oh! You are splattered against that surface. I do not care who you are. The Temple of Lachesis. Lachesis. I'm just saying that basically Pegasus had only gotten him the slightest bit farther. He could have skipped this entire portion of the temple. Oop. Don't want to go off. Well, anyways, we have reached the 50-minute mark, so basically we've pretty much gone on for an hour. This is a good stopping point. We have made it to the Island of Creation, but we're not technically at the island yet. We are still at the exterior portions of the island, the Temple of Lachesis, and it's basically like offshore, so we gotta find a way to get to the island. So, anyways, pretty much we had a bit to talk about in this episode. Like I said, creative liberties taken with the source material, which I personally don't mind because, well, let's face it, Greek mythology is like thousands of years old, and it's been used to make stories several times over. If everybody keeps sticking to the source material, then that's just the same story being told as is over and over and over again, without anything new or inventive being told. So, basically, like with God of War, it's meant to take on an artistic representation of these ancient myths, and quite frankly, it does a good job of that. Anyways, everything with Typhon was pretty good, and something that I didn't mention, something that I should mention, especially with the whole Spear of Destiny and the whole Super Griffin kind of thing, the purple guy that we just killed. Purple guy! Anyway, basically, what I'm talking about is that this game begins setting a precedent for what the future God of War games would ultimately entail, because more often than not, instead of Kratos being given his magic powers and weapons from the gods, like in the original God of War game, most of the weapons that he ends up attaining are things that he ultimately takes off of whoever he kills. So basically, it's like with Typhon is probably the first example of him stealing a weapon from somebody, so I still have no idea what that thing was doing in Typhon's eye, but I don't know, maybe Zeus put it there as part of the torture, I don't know. Anyway, what else to say about it? I don't know. This game is a lot of fun, highly recommend it, but holy crap, that absolutely ridiculous portion with the cutscene where Kratos first cuts Typhon's Bane out of Typhon's eye. I mean, what the hell happened there? I really hope that doesn't, like, completely break my game down with glitches and whatnot, because, I'm glad that I saw it, but that was just absolutely, it's not acceptable. I mean, I get that the conversion from PS2 to PlayStation 3 is just, it's good, like, a few things, it's not going to be perfect 100%, but dang it, who is quality control on this thing? And I've heard that it gets even worse with the Jak and Daxter and Ratchet and Clank games, which is why when I eventually do those on my channel, I will be doing them from my PS2, because thankfully, as I've proven with playing Tenkaichi 3 and Battlefront, my PS2 is still up and running, has basically no problems, and it finally is working again. For a while there, it just wouldn't play anything, but I persevered, and I finally got it fixed, and it is back. It's 100% back up to optimum play settings, and I love it. PS2, that was the console of my childhood, and I absolutely love it. Probably I wouldn't necessarily say it's my favorite console, that would probably have to be GameCube, but it has a lot of memories. Being able to play the original Crash Bandicoot 2, Typhon Filter, Gran Turismo, then eventually the PS2 games that we got, the whole original Dragon Ball Budokai games, and whole assortment of others, and eventually God of War. And I love it. So, anyway, that's enough of me gushing. Time to wrap this up. If you like this video, please leave a comment down in the comment section below. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. You want to keep up to date with more God of War 2 and the year of God of War finally coming to an end, coming your way in the near future. I promise it's going to be in the near future. We're going to get through this very quickly, very shortly, very promptly, so I can pursue other projects. Then just smash that subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and as always, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later.